Hey everyone, welcome back to day 2 of Vlogmas. Surprised to see me. I'm a little surprised we made it to day 2. If you missed yesterday, you know that this is very impromptu. I did not plan this, and I just got a little bit jealous yesterday seeing everyone's Vlogmas posts. I thought, you know what, why not jump in and see what we can come up with here. So we're just going to chit-chat about some projects I have going on. I actually have some stuff that came in today, so we're going to talk about that. So hopefully it sounds good to you. Grab a little crochet project or whatever, or a nice warm drink, and come along for the chat. I'm going to start off talking about the Hobie Advent Calendar that we talked about yesterday. I do have a little bit of progress there. So I took another stab at this interlocking crochet scarf here, and as you can see, it's looking much better. I did end up frogging my progress from yesterday. I'm just the type of person that sometimes I'll just jump into it if I'm not understanding something. I'll make the mistakes, and then once I get to a certain point where I think I'm kind of getting it, I scrapped it and just started again. Now, thank you to the person who commented letting me know that there was an update to this pattern. I did re-download it. I don't actually know what the update was because I didn't check. So I don't know if that had something to do with the fact that it started working. Maybe there was an error or something in the first one that I made. And anyways, it is looking better. I'm definitely understanding this more, and I really enjoy that I'm learning something new with this, even though it is a little frustrating. I would rather that than just do something that I've done 100 times. So this is definitely a lot of fun, if not a little bit frustrating. I don't know where I went wrong for this. Something's going wrong on this next row here. So I've done the first 4 rows. They work in like batches of 4. But for some reason, something's not making sense. So I'm going to frog the last row or so and try again. But I think the biggest problem with this for me is I don't know if I'm enjoying working on it, which is a problem. And I don't know who I'm going to give it to. So I don't know if I want to save the yarn for a different project or if I want to just keep working on this. Let me know in the comments below what I should do there. I think just for the bit, just to try and finish it. Because like I said, I am enjoying learning something new, and it looks cute. So that's that. The other one I'm doing in tandem is the Amigurumi one, which is the little, I keep wanting to call it a weasel. It's like a ermine. And I did finish, or not finish, almost finish most of the head there. So this is going to be quite a big Amigurumi, which I'm excited for. I do want to see if it's true that you run out of this brown yarn before you actually finish, because that would definitely be an issue. I've heard a couple people leave some reviews saying that they ran out of yarn, and I wonder if that's like a yarn under, yarn over situation, or depending on how you deal with your ends there, that changed something. Not entirely sure, but we will find out. Fingers crossed we don't have any issues. The other thing I wanted to talk about, yesterday I did mention that I was going to be doing a giveaway with furls, and we are going to be giving away 3 of these beautiful Tempest Streamline crochet hooks. Now, I did think that there would be 3 winners. However, after reviewing the contest details on their end, it looks like there will just be 1. So it's 1 person winning 3 of these, and they are 4, 5, and 6 millimeter. They are stunning and gorgeous and beautiful. I really like them. So if you want a chance to win that, go check out my Instagram. You have till Friday, this Friday, to enter. And yeah, good luck. You also get entered to win, or if you win, you get a free pattern of mine. You're going to get Fiji the Winter Bunny, who is right there. So you'll also get that as well. So very exciting. Good luck to everyone. I think I'm going to announce the winner the following Monday. So in next week sometime, whatever Monday that is. I think it's the 8th possibly. So very excited for that. I haven't done a giveaway in a minute. I didn't realize how long it had been until I had to go through my post and see. I just wanted to like copy and paste some of the text, and it was quite a while ago. So I definitely need to do more of those. Maybe the next one will be the Knotty Boss, the book we were talking about yesterday. Let me know if you'd be interested in winning a copy of this, because she was kind enough to also offer that. So maybe that will be the next one. Who knows? What else do I have going on since yesterday? I did watch the newest episode of The Game of Wool, which we've talked a little bit about here on the channel, back and forth. And this one I finally have something to say about that I feel like I'm worthy of actually talking about, because the challenge was amigurumi. So I could actually, add some weight here. And this one was interesting because, again, it could be knitting or crochet, which has been like the theme throughout this whole thing. It's interesting that they say Britain's best knitter, but it's very crochet focused as well. But my biggest takeaway from this one was I feel like they took the like happiness out of amigurumi almost. Like amigurumi is something that I find you can like be silly and whimsical and fun, kind of like they did with the children's costumes in the week before, which I guess maybe is why they made this one very serious, because the challenge was to make food, but like anatomically correct, realistic food. So no faces, like literally just like your favorite plate, whatever your favorite food is. What's your favorite dish? Really like a mug. No, so like mine would be sushi, for example. But they were like going ham on like the size of every little thing. And it just, I don't know, it felt a little silly to me. I like the fact that they're trying to like get these people to be very technical, and I'm really bad at everyone's name, but the winner, he's fantastic, and I'm sure he's going to win the whole show, let's be honest. He did a fantastic job. He did like a bowl of noodles with like shrimp and prawns and all this different stuff, and the noodle was going like up, and the chopsticks were like floating in it at the top. If you know what I'm talking about, maybe you can go watch it or look it up. But it was really cool. But yeah, I just thought that was a weird challenge to kind of make a twist like that, like make it so serious. It was a little boring, to be honest, but not the worst episode we've had, that's for sure. What else we got going on? Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention with the game of wool is something that's interesting happening with that show. Even as of last night, we voted someone off. We casted someone off, as they say. And it's predominantly men on the show now, which is not a like real reflection of knitting or the crochet world. It's predominantly female led. And I don't know how I feel. Like, it's obviously a craft that has been nurtured and brought up by amazing women and talented women. And it's just interesting to see on the show that it's I think 3 men and 2 women now, which I don't know. I just feel like it's like an interesting thing that has like come out of this experience. And I don't know if it like really like reflects how the knitting community is generally. I don't know if I'm putting that in the most elegant way. It's not really a positive or negative. It's just something I'm like noticing, that like it's just interesting that on this show of knitting, where it's like generations of women, somehow it's at the end here, the final 5, I think 3 of them are men. I believe the younger one identifies as he, him. If I got that wrong, I apologize. But yes, something interesting there anyways. What else are we doing? I have to take... oh, actually, I did get something in the mail just now. So I ordered some Woobles, which I have done a Wooble once before. We did the Ender Dragon from Minecraft. If you haven't seen that, you can check out the video on my channel. But Wicked recently came out, and I love a good collab, and Woobles did their collab with them, and I scooped some of those up. I didn't get the whole package because it's like crazy expensive. It's like 300 and something for all 4, I believe, 350, which is just out of my budget for right now. Thankfully for this one, though, you could pick and choose out of the 4. Some of them you can't pick. You have to get the whole bundle. So those just arrived, so we can open those up, actually. Now, I can't open out the actual package, unfortunately, because I have to do that for the video. I don't want to... I don't know, ruin the experience for that video, because I need you to watch it. Because if you don't watch it, then I won't make my money back. And these are expensive, like I said. So I'll just kind of show you the packaging they come in, which is so pretty. This is really, like, we love a gold foil. This is Glinda. It's very royal looking. They do their packaging so well. So it just explains what you get on the in the bag there. And Glinda Upland Learn to Crochet Kit for beginners. So all Woobles include how to crochet, which obviously is not what I'm getting it for. I'm getting it for the adorable little Glinda. She kind of looks like Fat Princess from the PSN game. Did anyone ever play that on PlayStation? I used to love that game. But yeah, very cute. I love this packaging. I'm excited to see what comes in it, all the little things. I think she has a little wand, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it doesn't say on here. I'll be kind of sad if she doesn't have her wand. All materials included. I don't see her wand on there. Oh no. Don't tell me she doesn't have her wand. I'll be very sad. Does Glinda have her broom? Oh, wait. What are these? Ah, there we go. I was like, we need their little extra accessories. Okay, so we have the broom and the wand in separate ones. So that's very cute as well. Everything's so nice. Anything else in there? No. And then, of course, I had to get Alphaba. I couldn't get Glinda and not Alphaba, which this is also adorable packaging. Really cute. Gold foiling. Steps and instructions on the back there. So worth its weight in gold, hopefully. I'll be making this video shortly in the next couple weeks. So definitely go watch it when it comes out. Help get some of that money back for me because I am not made of money. What else do we got going on here? I have to start my pillow today, which is part of the crochet along I have going on through my Patreon on the Discord. We've been doing that all week. I've talked about that before. So I think I gave myself 2 weeks to finish that. Fingers crossed that's enough time. I wanted to make like, there's 4 in the pattern, but they're like 12 by 12 or 20, maybe 20 by 20. So they're kind of larger. So I don't know if that's realistic. Time's slipping away here. Things are getting away from me. So I'm not entirely sure if I'll make enough of those, but I do have to get started on that. Hopefully today, sooner rather than later. Actually, going back to the game of wool with the amigurumi, do you think that's amigurumi? I'm curious to know. It's literally just a realistic representation of food, no face or anything like that. They really wanted it to look as real as possible, but they also wanted to use as many stitches as possible, which I don't know what their obsession with like using so many different types of stitches or stitch types in one project is. I understand that they want things to be like technical and complicated, but you can sometimes do that with like 1 or 2 stitches. Like a lot of amigurumi is just single crochets and you can do a lot with that. Now I'm not saying that there aren't ways to incorporate a lot of different things to make it more technical. However, I thought it was just interesting. Also, they didn't mention the fact that, or it wasn't as important, I guess, that like stuffing was showing through. I could see it in a lot of areas and they never seemed to mention it. But afterwards, I was just left feeling like, was that truly amigurumi? I don't know if it was to me. Like amigurumi has like a sense of whimsy or fun and like almost like a life to it. I think that's the same as like what the Japanese called kawaii, isn't it? Where they like give a face to something and make it cute. It could be anything, food, or any inanimate object. Is that English? Inanimate object? Anyways, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts down below, regardless. But that's what I've been doing. I hope you enjoyed this little crochet chat Vlogmas thing that we're doing here. I don't know, like I said, that I'll be able to do this every day because I don't know if I have enough to talk about. But who knows? Today I turned out to have a couple things that were new and fun, so you never know. Thank you to everyone who watched yesterday's video and today's video. A lot of you are also going through this cold, so thank you for sending your warm messages and everything. I hope you're all feeling better soon. But thank you so much for watching. Definitely give me a like if you enjoyed it, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Who knows? Okay, bye everyone.